Well, I will tell you, I think everything just seems fuzzy to me in this house. Oh, there's a cat right down there. See, that's baby. Can you see it? Oops, now it's gone. So, hi, I'm Laura from the Yarn Closet. See, the Yarn Closet. I live in Southern Arizona. We just moved. This is my new little grandma house. Yes, I want to paint the walls in my bedroom. I want to paint the walls in the bathroom. But they are freshly painted white, so I'm not going to right at the moment. And I can't decide on the color. And I feel like there is too much reddish floweriness in this room, so I'm just having a challenge. And Friday's the last day of school. Today, the middle son drove all by himself for the first time. Yes, he's had his license for 2 years. Been driving for 3 almost. But not everybody wants to jump out that fast, and that's okay. And where we lived before, it wasn't convenient. I am so proud of him. And he starts a job here shortly in the next couple weeks. And this move has been so unexpectedly good for the family. He and my husband are doing a lot more together. Everybody's mood is a lot better. My husband seems to have more energy. It's just really so much better than I was expecting. So much. And so I got a little bit of mojo going. So we're going to chat about some stuff. Oh, see, now that seems a little bit better, but I feel like there's twinklies here. I'm legally blind, so I don't care if it's perfect for you or not. It's never perfect for me. I do the best I can. Suck it up, buttercup. And like, is this paint on my pants? I don't know. Look at this thing I got. This is like the cheapest knitting pillow, and it has this little clasp, which I think is almost pointless, but I can't decide, so I'm not taking it off yet. It's not very poofy, but because of the clasp, I can kind of angle it. And because it's not super puffy, like I used to use a boppy for knitting and stuff, and I felt like that was too much. That like was too much. So this one, if I can get this to adjust, because I can't find my magnetic phone stand. I have managed to find everything else I've lost in the move except that. So yeah, so this has some adjustment. Oh, I actually kind of like it. I haven't knit with it extensively yet. I just got it today, and it might fluff up a little bit more. You know how things that are compressed, when you get them, fluff a little bit more in the first couple of days? But I don't feel like it was that compressed, so I don't know. Really, I don't know. But I got that. And I got my very inexpensive holder for needles. And this is predominantly for circular needles, because I have a few straights, but I don't really use them. I don't know if I'm going to... I don't quite know how I'm going to do it. Because what I'm thinking is, I don't want to leave them in the plastic cases, which I don't often do anyway. They start to annoy me and I just rip everything out. But I think I'm going to try to find, like, figure out which sizes I have a lot of. And like here, see? And then I can see 5.5. And then I'll just put all the 5.5s regardless of the length of the cable. However many of them fit together. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to separate woods. Oh, see, and I always forget that the clovers aren't actually like attached. Or are they attached at the top? Oh, they are attached at the top. So if I hadn't cut the top off, if I cut the bottom, then I would still have a cord. Okay, so this one's a 4. Come, organize with me. So that's a 4. What's this? This is another 5.5. So I'm going to say some things during this podcast that will be a surprise, and I'm not even going to necessarily advertise it until later. And then whoever hears it, great. Whoever doesn't, great. But I'm contemplating sending out surprises, because in the move, I've managed to find a few things and realize these things take up a lot of space and I don't really use them a lot. So the first one is this electric yarn winder. If you're interested in any of these items, you have to actually email me at the email address below and tell me what you would use it for. So now the trick is in what order, and I know number order, but I don't have all the numbers and there's only so many spots. Hi, Mitzi. So this is a 5.5 also. See, I have a lot of 5.5, so I think I'm gonna have more than one spot for 5.5s because there's not enough play in these pockets to put more than a couple of needles. That doesn't really throw me. Now the most interesting thing is, do the very back pockets have more? Yes, the very back pockets actually have more length to the pocket. So they would be better for the really long cords. Like this one. Does anybody know what this one is? And then I wouldn't have to wind it up so many times. I could just wind it up a couple. Is this also that same number? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Yes. Yes. And now these are both much longer cords, so let's see if it fits better. And then the one thing that I did like about this one that I didn't see in all the other ones is this little flap here to really tuck the points in so things aren't spewing out. And I know that seems a little bit odd, but I think that really is kind of an issue. I wonder if this stinking dog is going to chew on the little plastic thing, because the dog has chewed on other things. So maybe I'm going to have to leave this clipped. So I have made progress on my little cowl. Not a lot, because I've been subbing with preschool. And I've had to do this because I keep losing stitches. And I don't like doing that. So then it occurred to me today that I have this stuff that you get so that you can take your sweater band and stuff, waistband and whatever, and you can string it through. Knit Keeper cords, extra long project set, silicone cord, one cord, 100 inches or 120 inches. So I've used this before, but it just occurred to me, since this is a small enough needle, I could probably use this to hold my stitches so that it doesn't keep coming off. Because that's a good idea. Because I had one of these. It's quite lovely, but it wasn't working. Because my needles were too small, my project was too small. So we're going to try that. We're going to see. I also have not been using these because they're really for larger tip needles only. So those would be up for grabs in a giveaway. If I wanted to do a giveaway. I'm still undecided. This is a lovely, like, honest to God, I've used this in the house. I've never taken it out of the house. I've had a project or two in it. And it reminds me of my little grandma house that I'm so happy with. See, isn't that cute? This is a fat squirrel bag. She only made these once. I think they're amazing. But I already have one. And yes, I do like it, but somebody else could like it too. And what else? A magnet for sweater weather. Some people with shawls like to do magnets to kind of secure it. I don't. So there's that. We'll see what else we can come up with throughout the podcast. Oh, isn't this fun and exciting? Where on earth did I put my... I'm trying to organize my little dresser here. It's actually turned into a yarn dresser. Is anyone surprised? No one should be surprised. I'm not. No one else should be. That's too big. That's too big. That's too big. What else do we have? Good golly, Miss Molly, I do not know. The dogs are doing pretty good. Oh, this is a 3.5. This is a 4. I think this will have to go back there. This will have to go here. This is 6. You can hear the neighbors. This is actually 6 millimeters, people. That's kind of crazy. That's not one we're used to. Shh. Is there another spot? Mocha, stop it. Remember how I got rid of a bunch of my... Oh, yeah, there you go. Needles a while back. Oh, yes, there is. Okay, I'm going to put my 6 millimeter right there. So one thing that I have is this lovely little stitch marker I just found. And anybody do anything with the 9 millimeter needles? I've got a small sock set of 9 millimeter needles. Mitzi, stop it. This one I think is 2.25. This one I think is 3 millimeters. This one I think is 2.25. So that would be up for grabs. And I'm just going to put it in this baggie. I have this lovely leather case. Do you know what this is for? Interchangeable needles. You put a cord back here and you put some tips here, and then you've got the little tool. I'm not sure, because I've occasionally used that once or twice in the years I've had it. Years, people, years. Years. It's embarrassing. I already gave away one of these to a friend, but this has got numbers. So it helps you count rows, row counter. I don't know that it's that helpful for me. That might go in. That might go in. Somebody might get a really great gift bag if they're paying attention. And then, what is this? No idea. Who can read this stuff? I'm legally blind. It's all guesses. It's all guesses anyway. Oh, this looks thick enough. I should be able to read something. Oh, I think that's an 8. So that would be 5 millimeters, right? An 8 is 5 millimeters. 4 and a half, 5 in the back. All right, so you remember what I said, right? Were you paying attention? Were you paying attention? I hope somebody was paying attention. We'll see how this goes. Have a lovely week. I hope some of these tips and tricks have been helpful for you. They've been helpful for me. Look with your heart first, not your eyes. And we'll see you back here in another week.